Et avant tout, j'aimerais vous souhaiter le grand bienvenue à la résidence officielle du Canada. Alf Mabrouk, Bihad Am Zayed. I'd like to share just some personal reflections about His Highness Sheikh Zayed, his vision of the country, of what I've seen here, and also then a bit how Canada has helped contribute to building the UAE, and a few personal reflections going forward. When I look at this country, you think from 1971 to where it is today, it really is something of a miracle. What does it take? It takes leadership that has vision, it has to have the means, it has to have the determination, and it has to have the implementation. Sheikh Zayed was a very rare leader who managed to combine all four of those elements consistently, without which you would not have been able to build such a successful and prosperous country in such a short time. What's fantastic between Canada and the UAE is it really started as a relationship between people and individuals. Canadians have been sort of here from the start, helping to build the country. The first bridge that was built, the Mukta Bridge, was actually done by a Canadian company, cancelled, and was finished in 1967, which by the way was Canada's 100th Jubilee year. So it's an amazing engineering relationship that we had from the outset. More importantly, I think, is the people to people. And there we saw somebody like Gertrude Dyke, Dr. Latifa. She's a Canadian nurse who came here, lived in El Ain, worked at Oasis Hospital for about 38 years. Thousands of Emirati children she helped to midwife. And His Highness Sheikh Saif bin Zayed told my Minister of Immigration recently, maybe half the royal family of a certain age where she helped to midwife them. That's an incredible history and connection that we have through Gertrude Dyke. Her contribution was recognized by both of us. On the Emirati side, they awarded her the UAE Independence Medal. On the Canadian side, she won the Order of Canada. And His Highness the Crown Prince, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, also provided a eulogy when she passed away in 2009. That's a very human, deep connection. We've had Canadian nurses, doctors, educators come here over the years and work in the UAE and help develop the country. That's historical. In 1983, of course, we had the first visit of a Canadian Prime Minister to come to the region and come to the UAE, and that was Pierre Elliott Trudeau. At the time, he brought his 11-year-old son, Justin Trudeau. And there's a beautiful picture, of course, of now Prime Minister Trudeau with former Prime Minister Trudeau shaking the hand of His Highness Sheikh Zayed. Our connections go long and deep. What I can tell you now too is this is not just historical, it's current. We have 40,000 some odd Canadians living, working here in the UAE. We have over 150 companies. Let me put this in perspective. That's one of our biggest footprints in the Middle East, living here in this country. Why? Why are Canadians choosing to come here? It's because it is an easy place to live and work. It's a welcoming place. This is part of the framework and structure that His Highness Sheikh Zayed created for the country. And my compatriots have responded to that. I sit here, we have this beautiful view from the residents of the Eastern Mangroves. This mangrove exists because of Sheikh Zayed. He cared about the environment. He planted trees. He protected this area. And it is, for me, this green beating heart of Abu Dhabi. I get to look out over it every day. And it reminds me of his care for the environment. This is a shared value with Canada. And the other thing I'll just share with you is his dedication to inclusion. I have here a picture, which I really love, of His Highness Sheikh Zayed. It was given to my wife and I from the kids from the Rashid Center in Dubai. Now they came recently to see me at the embassy, and these are kids, they're deaf, they're dancers, they did a dance show for me, and it really touched my heart. And my wife went and visited the center, and it was wonderful. It is, to me, an example of the vision of inclusion of this country that started with Sheikh Zayed and has continued on through his sons and through the current leadership of the UAE. And I have that picture to remind me every day about what that means in terms of inclusion. Canada is also a society that seeks inclusion. We look at our diversity as a strength and a value, and we try to make sure that we're creating as inclusive a society as possible. That's something that we share very deeply with the UAE. Canadians have been here and Canada has been here in the past. We're here now even bigger in the present. And as we go forward, I think we are going to continue to walk hand in hand with the UAE. We are great partners. We're giving to each other. It's not a one-way street. We've helped build in the UAE. The UAE is investing in helping to build in Canada. And that is a fantastic relationship. And I see us going forward in so many different domains because we can work so well together.